Welcome to the Pretty and Petty podcast, where it's going to be pretty, get petty, and a little uncomfortable. Three women coming together to share their thoughts and opinions on a lot of juicy, hot topics. Sit back, kick back, and relax with us, and let us know how you feel.
Yes.
But I'm not going to put my guard down for no sucker.
I'm Desiree, and I'm the nurturing hippie one.
Where I've been at, like, I'm a writer. At the end of the day, like, I mean, we said we was gonna do for life, we gonna do for life.
And hi, I'm Alicia. I'm the sentimental playgirl. My block list is so long. I don't have time. Like, soon as you mess up, you done.
I'm Michelle Renee, bold and sassy. Hey, y'all. How y'all doing? Welcome back to another episode. I was asking them how they was going. I was asking them. Welcome back to another great episode of Pretty and Petty Podcast. We have a guest today. We're going to have a lot of guests for y'all, so y'all need to be excited. We got a lot of little eggs for y'all to hunt. All right? So, our guest today, her name is Tracy Anthony. Everybody give it up.
Listen. Why would you say my government name?
My bad, teapot.
Oh.
My bad.
She won't smoke a weed.
We are so glad to have you. So happy to have you today. You excited?
I'm very excited. I'm nervous.
Don't be nervous. Don't be nervous. It's fun on Pretty
Yeah,
Petty
it's
Podcast.
fun.
It is. It's just a little girl talk. But today, I don't know. You might need to be nervous.
You gotta be soldiers today.
You see that S? The S that I'm dragging is for serious.
Soldiers.
Serious.
Going to war.
We got our Destiny's Child Army on, and we are going to be
Yeah.
I'm not gonna give up.
I'm not gonna stop.
Okay. Let's get serious, ladies.
We're trying to lighten the mood before we get serious.
I know. This is going to be a super serious episode. And blame Tracy for the tears, blame Tracy for the emotion, blame Tracy for all of this. Okay? No, she's bringing the good topics today. The real ones that, you know, nobody wants to talk about, the uncomfortable ones. You know?
That's what we're here for.
Yes. Oh, yes. Oh, my God, I almost forgot.
Stir it up.
I forgot.
You forgot.
I forgot the song. I'm
You
sorry.
forgot the song.
I'm so sorry. I forgot. Okay. Y'all ready?
Ready.
Because look, the people in the comments, because there's so many of them, they're waiting. They are waiting on our song. So let's do it. 1, 2, 3. Pretty and petty. All right.
Silence at this point.
At this point. What is Drewski's thing? What is Drewski's his thing that he's signing people and they getting on there and being funny? We should do that. We should go.
I'm nervous to do this. You want me to go to Drew?
Yeah, Drewski. It's Can't Make Records. It's some type of records.
I'll do it.
Drewski? Yeah, you do.
Song.
He's not. He carries a lot of the TikTok sounds.
Oh, okay.
He carries. I'm gonna show him. Yeah,
Okay.
we gonna get
He's
together.
funny.
Okay.
He's
Yeah.
funny, but
He's hilarious. Yes. So our first topic. Desiree, you got your handy dandy notebook.
You know I got my handy dandy notebook.
All right. Let us know what
Like
the
it don't stay
first
on
topic
deck.
is.
You already know. So I'm gonna let whoever wants to lead take the lead. But the first topic of the day, ladies, is jealousy between mothers and daughters.
We gonna let Tracy take the lead on that.
Come on now.
Come on now, guest. Come on, guest. Come through, guest.
okay.
How you feel about this topic? What made you want to talk about this? What is it?
Well, I didn't really grow up around it or in it, but as far as like some of my friends, they did, and as they got older, they would be so distant from their mom, and I was like, well, when you grew up, you had this and you had that, and you were spoiled, and you kind of had some stuff that I didn't.
Right.
You know, I didn't have. So how could you feel like that way? And then once I became an adult and I started doing stuff and I started getting stuff, it started kind of feeling like, okay, I can see how they may have felt like that at a younger age. But
You think it gets stronger at a as they become adults, or do you think it starts in childhood, or do you think it's more so in the childhood or the adult life?
Yeah, when did they start distancing themselves?
I think it's more in the adult life when you start doing stuff at an age that they didn't start doing stuff. Does that make sense? Like,
oh yeah,
when you start looking a certain way, or maybe even getting certain jobs in certain houses, and at that age they wasn't there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They might have been still living at home, and so now they have a bunch of like negative comments. I hope you can keep this up, and I hope you can do it.
That underhanded comment shit. I don't like that.
Well, to me, it's like, and we're not really talking about sons, but I feel like that's a part of it. Like the daughters and the sons. I think it's a dramatic difference on how mothers treat their daughters and their sons. You know what I'm saying? The son can stay home, or he can always come back home until he's about a good 42. But when
maybe a little older,
at your big age, no,
That's my baby.
no, because yes, but when the daughter turns 18, she gotta get out. She gotta go. What's your plan?
I think that's kind of when my problem started.
Okay.
When I turned 18, like it was over. Like I was ready to move out. It was like,
oh my God,
all the benefits was gone. Like,
yeah,
there wasn't no more nothing. So it was like, it was just like I don't know. It was like I'm gonna help you, but
not for real. Because I kind of want you to feel. Yeah.
But I'm gonna help you enough, and it was just I kind of felt like it's.
I think that's just like a weird way of thinking. Like, not you or your situation. I agree that this happens, and like this is so legitimate. But the whole fact that they think like at 18, like okay, now you're on your own, be free. Yeah. Like that's not how that works, in my opinion. Because y'all are, the hippie, like nurturing one. I'm just like, you gotta like make this a community thing. Y'all say it takes a village, so you raising this child as a village and doing all of this, and at 18 years old, you're like, okay, you got to get out and now pay your own bills. Yeah. But you haven't even shown me the way how to do that. You struggling in your aspect, but then I become better at doing it than you were. Like you said, the age or whatever, and like I had this now, but I had to learn how to do that for myself. You know what I mean? And I feel like it's an improvement on the design. Like it should be a positive thing, not a like a negative thing that I'm doing better than you did at my age. I would love for my children to be in a better position at 32 years old than I am. Yeah. You know what I mean? So I agree with that. There is some type of
but it also
comes some type of way.
I think I don't think that they can help it though, because it's kind of like, I don't know. You know how you work so hard for something, and then you got a friend, and you want to be happy for your friend, and then your friend comes and just gets everything that you've been working for. You kind of have that little feeling like, damn. Like, I wish that was me. I'm happy for you, but damn.
But you said friend. We talking about mothers and daughters.
I mean, yes, but I'm just saying, I'm comparing the feelings.
No, but exactly, though, like how, like, and this is me being a mother, I'm going to come at my child and not be happy for them, for being better off.
There's a lot of parents like that because how they was raised. This starts a long way before us. How their mama raised their mom. Like, back in the day, moms, like older black women, you have to start young cleaning up. You 10 years old cleaning up. They show you how to do all of that. So when you go to college, the mother probably think, oh, she's better than me because she went to school. I didn't have that opportunity. Don't let a mom be 15 and have a daughter. Yeah. Now she's really, pushing her or not liking what she's doing because she didn't have a chance to do that. I think that's where it comes from. That mom was living through their daughter, and sometimes jealousy starts. And especially if the mom's single. Don't let the mom be single. God. And you about to get married.
She miserable as hell.
And if she's miserable, it's over.
I mean, take Black China in Tokyo. Exactly. They are a prime example of it, and this is playing out in front of our faces.
It's sad.
It is sad. It's so sad that Tokyo can't see what she's doing. Yeah. It's so sad. Like, it's evident that you're jealous.
I don't even know what she's doing. I don't think she even knows what she's doing for her because it makes no sense.
It doesn't.
It makes no sense.
It doesn't. Like, everybody's rooting for her, and you're the main one that's not real, and God strike her down and take her out the book of life. It was funny when she said that, but seriously.
When she said I should have swallowed you, I was done.
It's just certain things you don't say to your child.
And now you wonder why you're not babysitting.
But why do you... Right. You ain't about to swallow my kids. No. What? But why do you think that the relationship is so different from the mother and daughter versus the mother and the son? Why is that?
Because, like, it could piggyback off what she said. If the mother is single, she's going to lean towards her son for that man feeling or comfort, or, I don't know. Kind of in my case it was money. Like, she want money. As long as them boys could provide money, she don't care what it was. I wasn't that way. Like, I wasn't, for one, we had two totally different times in life. Yeah. So, I wasn't able to do that. So, it was like, once I became grown and wanted to move out, she felt like if she
You owed her something?
More so. It was more so like that. And I don't know, but...
Yeah, it's like, I don't know. I just think it's so different. The mothers and the sons and the mothers and the daughters. It's so different. Like I said, he can stay at home and all of that, but the daughter has to hurry up and get out. And it's like you said, she's looking for that... male company, that male companion, the provider, because I've seen situations where the mother doesn't like this new girl that's coming around.
She's taking her spot.
Because she's taking her spot. Like, you know what I'm saying? Oh, yes, baby. You're getting him to move out? You're getting him to get a car? What are you talking about? No, he's supposed to be in my house. Taking care of my things.
Yeah.
Who the fuck are you? I've seen it.
Well, we don't know.
I've seen it.
I'm like on the flip because like my mom had all girls.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
You know what I mean? At the end of it, like she had one boy at the very end. But out of 6 kids, she had 5 girls. So I don't really get that whole like the mom treating them differently. I will say my mom treats the younger children differently now because she's grown as a person and a parent.
Grandma?
Well, but yes, but like my siblings are like 12, 13 years younger than me.
Oh, okay.
So and then she got grandbabies on top of that. I was like, who this woman?
Yeah, they totally.
I feel, but you know what I feel. But you know what I feel in that situation. Like, for instance, my sister, she has 4 children. Love you, Denise. Shout out to you. But she has 4 kids, and she's spending a lot of her energy with that first one. That first one, she's, they going to bats, they doing this, and she don't have the energy to do all of that with the other kids. So sometimes I think that it comes from, you growing tired, honestly. You don't got time to fight all your damn life.
Or having the lack of support.
Yeah, that too.
And not even just like family or friends, just like professional help.
Yes, because raising a child, a whole human damn being, is a 2-person job. And a lot of people are out here doing
it's
it
more than
just
2 people.
Yes.
That's what I'm about to say. Really.
Well, yeah.
A village.
Yeah, but I'm talking in the household. You know what I'm saying? A lot of mothers don't have that 2-person in the household support, so they do get tired. When it goes down to it, down the line.
Like me, I only have 1 child. It's my son.
Oh God, yeah.
And a lot of people.
I love him.
A lot of people do that. He's the man of the house. He's not a man of my house. I'm not doing that. You're a child. I'm gonna raise him as a child till he gets older. But as far as saying he's the man of the house because there's only me and him, no. And I think that's the problem.
Okay.
A lot of people take their boys and make them men of the house. He's 15 or he's 12. He's not a man of no house.
That's a chin checker for me though, because I say that to Junior. You the man. You
Yeah,
go get the trash. You the man.
When you tell him to do something, he be like, "Are you telling him to sit down?" What if he say, "I'm the man"? What you like?
I wish the fuck. Goddamn motherfucking man.
I have to let my son know, like, you're not no man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You my son. We got this together. I say it all the time. It's me and you.
Yeah.
But you ain't no man in my house.
But you are so right about that because with my sister's firstborn, she kind of helps a lot with the supporting of the siblings and things, and they kind of clash when it's time for her to be a child.
Yeah.
They clash because it's like, wait a minute, I'm helping you raise these kids too. What you mean? I don't have to listen as much as they do, but yes, you do.
Yeah.
But you can't separate it. So no, that's a good point you just made there. That's definitely a good point. So moving on to the next topic.
Oh, okay. You want to jump right into this? Oh, gosh.
I do because it's kind of piggybacking off of what
it is definitely piggybacking.
It is because I want to say some stuff, but it's gonna go into the next topic.
Alrighty, y'all. So next topic is we're talking about childhood trauma interfering with you as an adult now.
Boom.
Is that allowed? Are you allowed to feel those childish feelings?
Ooh, childish is a touchy word. Childish is a touchy word.
When I was a child, I acted as a child.
Especially depending on what happened during the trauma.
Okay.
No, that's real.
Okay, let's get into it.
Yeah.
Because You have some people. I'm one of them. I'm one of them, and this is why I cling to this topic, because I have to learn how to separate what happened to me as a child is, I have control over my emotions. I cannot continue to, because, just like De'Erica passing. I cannot continue to, I used to lash out like every year, like this is the month that she passed. This is it, April. Every year I used to lash out like, it was terrible. It was rough. Tracy knows. It was rough. And I just chalked it up to, oh, my daughter, I can't do that. Though. We are in the adult life, nobody sympathizes with that. Everybody has their own traumas, so there's certain things that kind of go a little bit too far, so now I've just learned to be more reserved and stay in my solitude, like me being by myself. That's kind of how I deal with it. If I feel myself getting too irritated and it's too overly, I'll just be by myself. Hence to what I did at work. As I knew what I was doing. So I need to be by myself because I'm doing this right now.
That's the acceptance part of grief. There's like 7 parts to grieving. So you're going through acceptance now, but that doesn't mean you can't go back to being angry or being in denial or you know what I mean?
Because
or
I do.
Like, well, why her and not me? You know what I mean? It's like trying to bargain. Like it kind of goes back to that. So the fact that you are accepting and like you are continuing to stay in like the acceptance level of grief, you'll be okay.
Yeah, I'm trying to, but it's super hard.
It's gonna be super hard.
It's super hard though, and no, I am glad you said that because I feel like I don't have the room. Like I feel like I had a certain time to go through certain stages. I feel like Michelle, you passed that time now. You gotta have a different emotion, and that's not true. Like I'm able to go back and you know what I'm saying. There's no time limit on it, and I'm learning that. But I have been rushing myself, and that's why I haven't gotten through the process.
You can't let nobody tell you when you should be done with something.
Yeah.
Oh, she's still talking about that?
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
That's what it is for me.
They can't tell you when to be done or when, like none of that.
Yeah, you feel the energy when you're talking to friends about it. It's like, okay, this story again. Like, it's like, so eventually you stop telling it.
You gotta feel your feelings.
Yeah.
Feel your feelings, embrace them. Like, a lot of people try to keep things closed off, and that's just detrimental to you.
Yeah.
That's detrimental to your health, your mental health, by keeping things in that way. You need to feel those and accept those, and then at that point, you can move on and let them go.
Yeah.
But like you said, you just gotta go through it.
Yeah, and I have, and it's not just that. We have traumas that we went through as a child. It started very young for me. And it made me angry towards a lot of situations. It just made me an angry individual because I feel like I never got a shot. You know what I'm saying? Because certain things were snatched away from me as a kid. I just feel like I never got a shot.
The traumas that happened to me kind of didn't hurt me or take nothing away from me at that time until I became a mom. Then I became a mom and I was looking like, oh no, that happened to me at this time.
Yes.
And I still have never said nothing.
Yep.
I don't think I would ever say anything. If y'all watch it, then hey, I'm going to let y'all figure it out on your own. But as of now, I'm not ever going to say nothing.
Yeah.
Because, for what? I've learned to heal with it. And it didn't even hurt me until I became an adult. Like, I don't know. But in a mom. Well, I became a mom before I became an adult.
No, definitely.
But, yeah. It still affected me more now. I think about it more now. So I think that's what I talk to my therapist a lot about.
Yes, and that's important that you said that because it's like certain triggers. You think you're over something, you think you're not thinking about something, and then something so small happens, and it's like, oh my God, I still have all these emotions.
They called me babe, and I used to be like, oh God, it takes me all the way back. I said, don't call me that, and then he was like, okay. Then he would walk up and put his hand like, I said, don't do that. It's certain things, and it's something so small, and it's only for you to understand, not the other people.
Yeah.
You know.
And it's like, oh, she's a bitch, or she's nasty, or she's stuck up, and it's like, you don't know.
No, it's not.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's what I fight with that. I fight with that. I fight with that so bad.
There's been so many things going on with people, and like it becomes deeper than that. But like honestly, I'm just putting it out there, like I had that blended family issue, like the stepdaddies or the people my mom dated and coming around and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That was a really big issue. And then her starting a family with them. My mom getting married to this guy I don't really like.
Yeah.
And like, you know what I mean? We had this conversation the other day. It was like, you got to put on some pants now because dude's walking around the house. So I'm like, I've been wearing t-shirt and panties since I was like a little baby, just walking around the house. Now this old man's here. It was a thing.
You don't like them. You're uncomfortable in your own house.
And then they want to discipline you when your mama leaves. That's probably my time. Like,
now you gonna tell me what to do.
Now you wanna do something. My mama's gone. But whew.
That can be traumatizing.
As I'm saying, we're getting into some things.
Somebody take it.
That's what I'm saying. Jesus. That's why I said this is going to be a rough episode because I'm feeling the feelings now just talking about it because this is our place. This is our place of healing. This is where we lay everything out on the table, and this is ours, so we can say what we want, and that's my story, you know. And nobody's allowed to take your story away from you. And I feel like, and that's going to go into the next topic, but I feel like Black families do the whole, you know, don't tell everybody, you know? So you kind of are forced to.
It ain't even don't tell everybody because you tell that one person, they're going to tell everybody. So you really don't really have to tell nobody. So now you're scared to tell
anybody
anything.
You're right.
That's kind of how it was for me, but it could be that way, how you said it. So,
and when you tell somebody, you feel like you're in trouble. You're the wrong one.
Yeah.
But this is what it comes to as an adult. Then you say, well, how's this interfering with my adulthood? Now I have communication issues because I don't feel comfortable telling you something because I think it's going to be detrimental to me. Like, I think I'm going to be in trouble.
Yeah.
Or something bad's going to happen. So now even in my current day relationships as a grown-ass woman, I don't want to say shit.
You don't even know how that something
like
so
that
small
shit,
can trigger you, and that trauma can carry on with you into your adult life. Like what she just said, it's hard for you to do certain relationships like mothering. It's hard for me to mother in certain things because, you know, it's hard for me to love correctly because I wasn't.
I'm just now, I'm not going to say learning how to love my kids, but I'm learning how a different way of parenting.
Oh, yeah.
Behind a lot of stuff. Like, you really have to grow and go through stuff.
Yes.
To understand, like, okay, in order for me to understand where my mom came from, I had to sit down and talk with her in her voice because those were her boys. So I was like, okay. And I'm like, y'all, something got to be different because our relationship is like going downhill and it's not working. And we just came to an agreement that, you know, we all gonna get some therapy.
And just because, and that's beautiful. And just because you went through, go ahead.
What my brother said was, he was like, you know, because my mom is older. She's in her 60s, early 60s. You will never be able to tell.
No, she look good.
But anyway, she called me by her frontal name. But anyway, he was like, well, you got to think, you know, she's from, you know, the early times. So with that being said, she's only going to think about how to be strong, how to survive. She's not going to think about mental health and stuff like that because she wasn't taught that.
Yeah.
She wasn't taught that.
Yes.
And then he was like, so you can't really be mad at her because she's from a time where only thing she knows is how to be strong, and that's it. If you don't be strong, you're weak.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, well, that kind of makes sense. But he had a breakdown like that. And I'm like,
Yeah, when you get other perspectives.
But everybody better go see a therapist.
No, for real. And just because you went through it, does not mean that you're not going to do it.
Yeah.
It doesn't make it okay, but it doesn't mean that you're not going to do it because I find myself parenting a certain way, and then it's like, damn, my mama did that to me. I didn't like it. You know what I'm saying? Okay, come here, Jemiah. Let me fix that. You know, I find myself doing that. So, and it's like, I'm spitting an image of my mama. You know,
every day.
Spitting image. Spitting image.
But it's definitely a thing. But that's the thing. That's how we change it. That's how we break these generational curses by recognizing the behavior, knowing that we don't want that for our children, and changing it.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I did it. I'm like, oh, I checked myself. I didn't really like that. So let me approach my child, and I'll do it all the time. I'll say, I'm sorry, baby. Like, mommy took her frustration out on you. Like, I did that wrong.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Because of the shit that I went through as a kid. And I was like, I put myself in their shoes.
Yeah.
Like, if I was 9 right now and my mama talked to me like that, I wouldn't like it at all.
Yeah.
So I have to, like, check myself as well as a mother and be like, yo, that ain't the way. So I will talk to my child. It's just about changing behaviors and things like that so they don't have to deal with the same traumas I dealt with at all.
Yeah.
That's my goal.
Yeah.
So they don't have to deal with the same shit I went.
But we are going to make mistakes.
Yeah.
For sure.
You know? We're going to make
I
mistakes.
try
but
to walk away, but I stumble.
it's class. Girl, you done started something. Goodbye. Okay.
My mama said, I'm not
Alicia.
gonna let nobody bother my peace.
Right.
I said, okay, girl, you that therapist working.
Mm-hmm.
Therapy's working. But you know, she's just.
We
She's
encourage Black people to do therapy. Get into therapy.
Sure.
If you have problems that I'm sorry to cut you off, but I think this is important. If you have problems that you are dealing with, if you can recognize things but you cannot fix them, if you have certain traumas that you have not went through and actually felt those feelings and healed, and you cannot self-heal, a lot of people can't self-heal. A lot of people can't just heal themselves. Sometimes you have to go and get that extra step, and that is okay. I just had a therapy appointment at 1:30. It's okay.
Mine was at 9.
Swear to God.
Oh, I need to give one of y'all.
Yeah, baby.
Stop playing.
I
I
need
burn
one.
sage every
Baby.
day. I got every crystal that you can possibly think of. I
Baby.
clear my space on a constant basis.
Yes, it's
Getting
definitely
back to the roots.
important.
Getting back to the roots.
Definitely.
Hell yeah.
Alicia,
Yes.
girl, you
What
just
you gotta
speak
say?
up. Speak up.
What you
What's
gotta say?
what's going on?
What you gotta think
Yeah,
about
let's
that?
go. Do your topic.
How you get your teeth so white?
Period. Period.
Okay, listen. My topic is the whole what they're saying. What goes in his house.
Stays in his
Stays in
house.
his house.
We all know it.
This is kind of like everything we have talked about so far.
Yeah. Wrapping it up.
I'm talking about my experience. My experience basically, I waste the weekend with World War III. People think we was the Cosbys. Oh, the big house, da 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 da. That Friday come, police is coming. Shower police knocking on the door. Friday and Saturday.
I agree.
It was a lot. You know what I'm saying? And I had my mom and my dad. Like I said, Cosbys. They look at us, kids be jealous at school, didn't know what was going on.
In the household.
You know what I'm saying? And I wish I could have talked to somebody. I wish I had counseling.
Mm-hmm.
But one thing I have done with my child is I did the totally opposite. I always said I would never argue in front of my son. I probably did it twice.
Mm-hmm.
But I've never with his father. We always go somewhere else, go in a car. I do not want to argue in front of my son. That's how I grew up.
That's powerful.
Ever since I was little, the hollering, the screaming, the doors busting, the police coming. Since I was little, until I moved out, that's how I was. Mom here, dad here, and I'm in the middle, 10 years old, trying to break it up. That's a lot for a child.
That is a lot.
And that's how I grew up, like I said, until I was like, maybe 6 is when you start seeing it, because kids ain't slow. They think I'm in my room, but I'm hearing everything. Mom, you did what?
Not my mama.
I'm hearing everything. And like I said, I wish my mom would have got counseling. You know, she deals with a whole lot, and she deals with hers differently. And I just wish, you know, she can get counseling also. But anyway, but yeah, this is the Black people in the house. Black culture. I'm sorry, I can't talk.
Culture.
Sorry. I think we do it a whole lot. We keep stuff in because how we was raised. You know what I'm saying? Oh, so-and-so did this. No, you better not tell nobody. You better not go to grandma's house and tell her what happened in that house Friday.
We even taught to not
business.
We even taught to not trust our friends. Think about it. Think about it. Don't tell everybody your business because they gonna be. You should, if you got to cushion what you say around your friends, you need to get some new ones. I don't want to have to do extra work, and you know what I'm saying. I want to be free. If you're my friend and we're going out, I don't want to have to cushion what I have to say in certain situations. Well, I can't say that because she's gonna be talking about that. Yeah. I can't say that she's gonna judge that. You need different friends.
Right, those are not your friends. If you don't have at least 1 or 2, I say, 1 or 2 friends that you feel like you can say something. And I'm talking about if y'all get mad at each other and y'all stop being friends, she's not gonna go say something.
Definitely.
Those are friends I cannot stand.
Yeah.
Don't be my friend that I'm a juice.
Yeah.
Then when we leave, you go with somebody that ain't my friend.
Right. Now y'all the best of friends. Only similarity is that y'all don't like me. Come on now.
They make little statuses.
Girl.
We
Sit
do
down.
a whole show about friends.
Right.
No, but like going back to you, like your subject. I just feel like we even taught to just not talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why we're so mentally unhealthy.
No, that for sure.
Because
And then we end up
with the
lashing
kids,
out.
because
Yes.
I have caught myself saying this to my son. That's because he was saying some old stupid shit.
Yes.
Don't saying that. Saying that. He been in the house and I was like, what the fuck did I just say?
Yeah.
I had to break it down though.
Yeah.
Don't, some stuff you see, I'm about to go back.
See?
Just about to
See?
right back there.
It's a certain way to do it, and certain things shouldn't come out of the household. But everything, and for your children to feel like they can't talk to you and nobody, because sometimes you can't talk to your parents.
Yeah.
Parents just don't understand. Sometimes.
But that's why it takes a village. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's why you have other people in the community that you can reach out to, whether it be auntie, uncle, my play cousin over there across the street, my neighbor, somebody from the community that you can reach out to. But as far as like what stays in this house should only be in this house, I think that should be pertain to something like Mama was walking around with holes in her drawers.
Yeah.
Like not like
abuse.
Like, yes, exactly. Like I got slapped upside the head.
I punched you in your throat,
kind of stuff
and it stays in this house.
Yeah, don't be telling people like, oh, it's a hole in the couch. Mommy dropped that cigarette butt. She was smoking a blunt.
Right.
But one thing I do like when my mom, me and my son got a good communication.
I love it.
But sometimes he talks a little too much. And I wish I was kind of like mom, because I want to say some stuff myself. He called me bro in a minute. But don't do that.
Yeah.
But we have a good communication. It's just sometimes I wish I was more strong. Like, I'll be telling him to do something, right? I'm like, clean your room, then go outside. Room half done, I still let him go outside. But that's me. I'm too...
Me too. I do it too.
Because we're going to say it 4 or 5 times before
She'll throw a shoe. Get that room together. And I better get it done.
Yeah.
No, I nipped that shit in the button real quick. But like, this is my situation. I had 2 boys right off the dribble. First pregnancy, twin boys. So I was just like, they not about to run over me.
Yeah.
So, so I'm not gonna say I put the fear of God in them, but they know when Mama said something. I can't do that. And did it. I wish you would.
So with that being,
I didn't have their dad either.
So with that being said, gentle parenting. What is the opposite of gentle parenting? Hard parenting. What is? Okay, so gentle parenting and hard parenting. What do you prefer?
The middle.
In
I'm not doing no time
in the middle.
I am.
You are? Have you ever looked them?
But my son, he has a real deal problem, so I know that I can't really keep hitting him because pretty soon he might hit me back. So it's and that's not even being like funny. That's just him really lashing out because he has a problem. In real life. So even though like he ain't really never like struck me back, but he might have like pushed my hand off of him because I didn't hit him or something, and I still got it on.
To a black mama, that's cracking me in the face.
I mean, kind of.
Oh, you want to fight?
Like she said, she knows her son.
So he got a problem, though. You know what I mean? So I've learned to say, come on, let's go sit down and let's talk about what's wrong, because that's something that, you know, I didn't.
Mama
do.
didn't.
Yeah, we didn't get to what's going on.
Beat my ass and we'll talk about it later.
Yeah,
but now,
talk it out.
What is the last resort?
I'm not about villains. Get the fuck out of here.
I'm not to hit my kids over some like just misbehaving situation. Like if you are constantly and I'm repetitively telling you something over and over again, or you blatantly disrespected my household or another person or any of your siblings, that's when it calls for me to put my hands on you. Outside of that, I am going to talk to you about it. Okay. I'm going to take something away from you.
But what if they keep doing it and keep doing it and keep doing it and keep
That's
doing
when
it
I'm going to put my hands on them.
I don't know if I'm the only one. Am I the only one that actually hits their child and then go in the room and be real sad?
Yeah. Okay. I be yelling. It's the yelling for me.
It only takes...
I be sad.
It's the yelling for me.
Because it takes like 50,000 times. Like you said. So like you said, you let your son halfway clean up the room and you let him go outside. For me, I will repetitively say something to my children before I'm just like, okay, I'm about to...
I be tired of saying it. That's the problem. I'll be like...
I didn't say enough.
Because I feel like you know.
It's just disrespect.
So I think he's like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, if you are disrespecting me or you are acting out and you're not controlling your emotions in a well manner around people, that's when I'm going to put my hands on you. Outside of that, I'm going to talk to you. I'm going to take things away from you.
I'll probably be the one who don't put their hands on my kids in front of people.
Oh, not in front of people.
Baby, these mine. Baby, they came out of my coochie.
No.
Baby, they mine.
To this day, I remember my mama smacking my lips at Value Market on 3rd Street when I was like 9 years old.
Because, baby, you mine. You mine.
No.
That's abuse.
To this day, I remember I don't want
Good.
looking at me.
As you should.
No.
You'll never ask for Skittles again.
I was 6
Your
years
ass
old.
won't never ask for Skittles again.
I was 6 years old in elementary school. My mama came up there and they said, "Ma'am, you can't whoop her in here." She said, "That's okay. I'm gonna beat her ass outside."
I can't whoop her in here.
You can't touch. Okay, I'm gonna whoop her ass outside.
I haven't been, and let me watch my words because you know how God is, but I have not been confronted about whooping my kids, and I don't know how I would take that.
I do all the time.
Because, baby, these mine.
I go off.
They mine.
Because I'm already trying to be different and learn a new way of parenting.
Right.
You come behind me and pick them
And
up
say
and pick them up.
something.
I say something.
Yeah.
Oh, no, then you gotta go.
No, it's
Yeah.
a
That
problem.
literally
It's
just
a
happened to me
problem.
like 2 days ago.
Yeah.
You gotta get out.
It's a
I'm
problem.
so sorry. Because
Yeah.
you gotta sit here in this corner and time out. Like I time out, killed them. Killed them dead.
Time out.
Time out works, girl.
Time out.
Time
Some
out.
shit
What
away
you
from
do? What do you
babies so
do?
I
disturbed.
said you better sit here next to me while I peel these potatoes and you don't move.
Okay. I make them hold Bush.
Shut up. 6.
Yeah, my
You
baby.
want to go and do shit and do some more shit and get in more trouble. No, you sit here for 10 minutes.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna try that with you.
I put
Okay.
my child in the whole corner. Go in
We
the
used to
corner.
make them
Don't look
hold
at
books,
me.
but I
Don't say
thought that was a
nothing.
little
That's what I was about to say.
No.
Jemiah holds
She's
Bush's beans. She holds the can of
Yeah,
beans,
she
the
can do
Bushes, the big ones.
Exercise.
Now she can get
She can
strong
do
and not
And then
like
now, right now, right
To the exercise.
now, I got a new thing. I got a new
Sweet
thing.
carpet.
I got a new thing. It's called Get on the Cross.
What's this?
What's the cross?
You just gotta put your hands out.
Hold the beans and put one leg up.
Oh,
Oh,
Woo!
oh, bitch. You would have to just beat my ass.
Father God, why have you first?
And I'm I don't know. I'm not. No, I'm not. Get on the cross. Get your ass on the cross.
long?
That's terrible.
If you drop that leg, it'll be 2 more minutes. I tell you that.
Oh, good God. Okay.
Be bad in school. I don't care.
My
These kids need that. These kids are out of control.
They do be.
They are.
These kids are out of control. Let's be
I got
real.
one good kid and one behavior challenge kid. So I know.
Yeah.
And my good kid is turning sour patch with the mouth. So
Mhm.
it's kind of like I know.
Yeah.
We
Mink, mink.
I'm gonna say
Old
something,
enough to
and
make
this
me.
is probably
Bye,
gonna
bye,
hurt
bye.
some people's feelings.
Oh God.
But
Oh God.
it's
Hurt
hard
'em.
to do this when they don't feel that way. So my kids are biracial. Their father is white, and they don't act right when they come back with me. I gotta put the fear of God in them, and they be acting some type of way, and I know that's not all.
That's the way I didn't know you was gonna say this.
What do they act like?
Look at the
You're acting too much like your daddy.
Swear on everything. Benefit of the doubt, growing in foster home, childhood trauma, all of that jazz with them. You know what I mean? Like, I have to check my kids, and this is what I was talking about. Like, I don't have those issues with my son, but they'll act a certain type of way over there. I have 2 10-year-olds and a 9-year-old daughter. Twin boys and a 9-year-old daughter.
You twin boys gonna give you a run for your money.
They tried it. They lost. Let me.
You ain't even there yet, though.
That's what I'm saying. They're just now preteens
That's
now,
it.
and then like when I get calls from their stepmom or their dad about their behavior and shit, I'm just like, why y'all allowing this shit to happen?
Oh God.
I know I'm not supposed to be whispering, but no, like, and I have to come back and it's a whole different parenting style, and I check them, but it's like the disrespect that they have allowed them to do. I'm just like, I'm not about to do it.
Yeah.
Here. So it's almost like they know how to, that's why I said it only takes me so long to where I will put my hands on you if you do not listen, but they check up real quick. Like, it's so fucked up that I have to hear from the white side that they are
Well, damn.
throwing things. Fuck you, Karen!
Look, they probably like I said.
You get in there and clean that shit up.
But as soon as they get on the phone with me, they're like, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. That was wrong.
Yeah.
I apologize. Real quick.
I wonder if it's a daddy thing.
It's a daddy thing. It's another topic.
I wonder because because we starting them because.
So hold on, how do you feel when the stepmom call you?
I wish a stepmom would let me call me because that's kind of
Wait a minute, though.
Baby daddy is
Wait a minute, ladies.
No.
Wait a minute. If we are just co-parenting and he has another significant other, because I get calls from Maya's dad's girlfriend.
But how long? Like, I don't know.
They've been together for a while. She don't got no ill intentions towards my child. I know she doesn't have any ill intentions towards my child. You know what I'm saying? This is us talking as women. Because sometimes women have to talk. It don't always
I don't have an issue with that because I realize she's the one that's actually taking care of my kids.
Thank
I
you.
don't talk to my ex.
I wasn't going to say it, but that's my situation too.
She's the one that's taking care of him.
I have a situation where I'm telling my son that I'm like, okay, listen, she need to call me because if she's going to keep my kid and he's throwing the only thing he did was throw up, granted, but that caused another conversation for me and his doctor because he is a behavior challenged kid. So he's trying different medications and different things. So when he finally told me that he threw up, that was like his 4th time throwing up on that medication. So I'm like, okay, well, adults need to call me at this point because he's thrown up. Yeah, he threw up 3 times. Michelle didn't think it was that serious, but
oh my God,
it was that fucking serious because today they changed his medication and they put him on another one.
As they should.
So because his weight wasn't where it's supposed to be and all that, but it was just a simple conversation. We'll pick up the phone. Dad works third shift, so oh, she got my kid. I ain't tripping.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, he threw up, or Dad could have said, hey, he threw up, but I'm at work and he's with her. He's good. He's laying down with an ice pack on his hair.
Yeah, because you more so wanted the dad to call. It wasn't
anybody.
Okay, right.
Call. If it's
right.
Girl.
Yeah.
And
you know,
it was a
I
hard
wouldn't
issue
care.
to deal with initially that I talked to my ex-husband's girlfriend more than I spoke to him.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie, but at the end of the day,
that's my situation.
I was like, who's looking out for my kids and like who's really?
Well, he felt like it
them.
wasn't my business that my son threw up. He was like, it doesn't matter.
He's with his daddy. I hate that.
Yeah, he's with his daddy, and we knew what to do. And I'm like, well, that ain't the point. You know, he's got this and that going on, and what if that counteracted with this?
Baby, at all times, whenever you get done with it, he came out of this coochie.
So it sounds like he's still bitter.
Ooh.
He still wants you or something.
Who? Who?
Look at the cinnamon. Just do something else out there.
What?
Because that's our child. He should know if he should want to tell you, oh, he was sick today, and so you can understand what's going on. So
well, my situation.
And you would want me to have some type of communication with your girlfriend, though we may have had differences in the past. That's what comes with trying to deal with both of us.
Right.
So now that I've literally cut all type of relationship ties and all that, like you should be willing to be like, okay, well she's grown up and she's put this aside, so we can. But
I feel like when they want animosity, when they want animosity between the girlfriend and the baby, right? But in my situation, I speak to Jemiah's dad, girlfriend, more than I speak to him. And I'm fine with that.
Right.
I'm fine with that. I know that she has the good, right. Baby, I ain't never been that baby mama. Come get your kids.
Come and get your kids.
Come and get your kids. I don't give a damn.
Like that now recently, because if you can't communicate, if he's just thrown up or something, and if you can't communicate about that, and my son, he's like an asthmatic. We're in the hospital like fucking 6 times a year.
So you feel like that was more so her fault than the baby daddy's?
No, I feel like that was his fault because he's trying to keep us from communicating. That's exactly how I feel. I feel like he might be telling her stuff about me, or not even just telling her stuff about me. Just he doesn't want us to communicate because if I be like, "Did she come to his birthday party yesterday?" He was like, "No." And I'm like, oh damn.
Long story short,
I love this. We done really ran over.
Stuff can't stay inside the family.
Yeah.
Stuff can't stay inside the house.
Yeah.
We got to talk about something.
It's not healthy.
You have oh shit.
Specific. We really ran over you guys, so we got to get into this a little bit of celebrity gossip. Okay. We all had really good topics. They were juicy. We were all in it. But we got about 7 minutes to get these topics out. Okay. All right. First one. All right. I'm going to choose the first to be Chloe Bailey. Oh, no. We'll do Chloe Bailey. I already said it.
So Chloe Bailey's album sells. People are blaming Beyonce. Do you guys think that it is Beyonce's fault? Do you think that Beyonce could have did a little bit more to promote her album, since though she is signed to Roc Nation? How do you ladies feel?
That ain't got nothing to do with Beyonce.
First of all, hold on. I want to ask Alicia because she is the head of the Beehivers. I want to know her feeling first, and then we'll get into. I'm so sorry, Desiree. This is important to me. I'm so sorry. So sorry. So sorry, Alicia.
So I have different.
Of course you do.
Listen. So she signed to Beyonce, right?
Uh-huh.
She's in how many shows on TV? She's in movies.
Mm-hmm.
They promoting her. I think it's the music that she's picking wasn't good for this album. She did like a more slower album. She should have did more of a club type of thing. It's about to be the summertime.
Well,
all her songs is ballads. She didn't even put the one. What's that one song? I can't think of
Treat
it.
Me.
That's not even on.
Lord
her.
Have Mercy.
Lord Have Mercy's not even on the album.
Yeah, but here's the thing. First of all, I think we need more artists like that. Everything don't have to be shake your ass, drink a cup, shake your ass.
Shake your ass is just in a different
First of all, that's what she does.
Shake your ass.
No, she promotes sex anyway.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
This album won't be all slow.
Yeah,
then,
it's not what we wanted from her.
Right, and then I don't blame Beyonce, but everybody knows it's hard to sign. It's like saying, like Diddy. He'll sign somebody, but he loved being in a video. He loved dancing. He still wants the spotlight. So it's hard for Beyonce, I feel like, to sign her. Beyonce still wants to be out here.
So Beyonce couldn't give her a feature. Beyonce couldn't post her on her page. Beyonce couldn't show up in the visual of one of her videos.
Beyonce got her own life and her own kids.
I don't feel like she has to.
I have just never seen, and I'm not a Beehive hater, don't come for me. But I have just never seen somebody sign somebody and not have any attachment to them.
Saying that she's supposed to be the next Beyonce.
No attachment to them.
Beyonce's probably trying to sit back and let her shine on her own.
Yeah, like how do we?
They have no attachment. No attachment.
How do you know that?
What do you mean?
Something that these people are not just letting us see.
No, that's what it's for. It's for the media.
So one time she went live. She said, "Hey y'all, I know y'all want me to put this song out, but the Queen has spoke, and she put another song out because Beyonce told her to put that song out."
That's what I'm
Beyonce's
saying.
There.
They operate in different kind of ways. It's not public.
Y'all know she's quiet. She's
Real
low-key.
G's move in silence like lasagna.
I think this is ridiculous. I think she could have at least put her girl. Don't start. Don't fucking start.
How would you feel?
Don't fucking start.
Yeah.
Nikki actually just
Nikki
just started her record
I
label.
can't believe Nikki likes Spice, but that's a whole nother story. But they trying to say
Honestly, and I love Nikki. I love Nikki to death, and this is gonna be a lot for me to say, but I think Nikki's just doing that to get under Lotto's skin because Ice Spice and Lotto are beefing. She's doing that to get under Lotto's skin. I'm gonna just drop that. I love you, Nikki, but she's doing that just
I love Lotto.
But whatever. We ain't gonna go there. So.
I like Lotto over Spice.
Yeah.
They both watered down to me though.
Yeah.
But I do like.
We was just saying that if it was Nikki just dropped her she just got a record label. Congratulations to her. Shout out to her. Mm-hmm.
And she is posting her artist.
Do you like any song she's with what's his name? Young Boy. Do you like that?
I do.
She likes everything.
I do. You didn't like it? You didn't see the video? She didn't look immaculate?
We ain't going on it. We talking about the song.
Come on, dog.
It's not her. Nikki's like 40.
Oh, okay.
We're not talking about age. We're talking about what you're talking about and who you in a music video with.
It don't matter.
It does matter.
No, it doesn't. Beyonce, what are you talking about?
Next topic.
What are you talking about? It better be next topic.
We have 10 minutes, ladies.
All right.
We can talk about
Me and you will talk after the show.
We can talk about it.
We'll talk. We will. You know we will. Next time you put.
What's the next topic?
The topic machine.
So, okay, the most important, which should have been the first topic, with all due respect, I do apologize.
We're going to end it on some Louisville news.
Well, we got Cardi B, but so Louisville, we're going So basically, we made the shade room. Very unfortunate. There was a mass shooting. This is how many mass shootings this year?
40 people have died in Louisville.
Yeah.
This year. It's April. It's an average of 10 people a month.
That's terrible.
It ain't even hot shit.
No. It's so scary. It's so scary. The mass shooting, and so apparently he got fired from the bank. And the only thing that the council and everything could say was basically, we need to give a training course on how to properly fire people. I don't think that's going to make a difference. I think if you're fired, you're fired. You know, and I don't think that gives you a right to come back and shoot up everybody or whatever. That's a little far, you know. However,
I think it goes from, like we said in the beginning, counseling. I think everybody
counseling.
You know, that was probably his last breaking point. He was young,
25 years old.
25. Don't
Yeah.
know
What
what
he
he
says,
went
Connor surgeon.
Not trying to put no type of give him, you know, leeway. But this is why I say we need counseling. You never know what people are thinking.
But his gun was legally registered. Like, he had all the rights and all the registration to go buy this gun. And he chose to take this gun and go kill
I don't like when
people.
they said that they were making it more so of the officer who got shot.
Yes.
And they were like, the officers did what they needed to do. Congratulations. Like, no, they didn't. This man's mom called before he even got to the bank and told y'all what was going to happen. Y'all should have had the bank surrounded already. But they didn't. So then they were just giving these officers all the congratulations, and they did what needed to be done. But like 8, 11, how many people died?
I think they dropped the ball, honestly.
mm-hmm.
Have y'all seen the live on the news where they were talking to the mayor and the police people? And they was very irritated.
Mm-hmm.
Like, when they kept throwing them questions, they was so mad because they know they dropped the ball. They just trying to clean it up.
Mm-hmm.
They failed. Like she said, the mama called them. 911. Hey, my son's on his way.
There's no way.
To a bank with a gun to shoot it up, and
No way.
And nobody was there waiting for him.
No way. That's crazy. And a side story, there was somebody, she just moved, I think, from Tennessee. She came down here for that bank job. She came down here for that opportunity. Her family and friends was telling her, that's a great opportunity for you. She died in the mass shooting.
That's sad.
It is sad. It is sad. And I don't want to get us canceled before we start.
That's just like the Walmart. Like, remember the guy at Walmart? He got fired and came back and shot up the break room.
Do you think it is...
Oh,
No, we're not doing it. We just not got our viewers.
Okay. Do y'all think it's...
I really think that it is lack of
not
people
like it hasn't
having
been said
the
before.
support.
Y'all don't shut me up.
Mental health.
No, Michelle.
That's what I think that
Shut up,
is.
Michelle.
Yeah.
Cardi B.
Okay, y'all want to do that? Okay. I do think it's mostly Caucasian people doing that, and y'all need to stop. Go ahead. Go ahead. Y'all need to stop. Go ahead. Cardi B. Cardi. Hey, girl. How you doing? So, she's...
Don't speak to her.
She ain't even the enemy anymore.
Come on. What Cardi do?
So,
What
okay, we
Cardi
got the
do this
last
week?
little bit, y'all. We got to wrap this up. We're running over. So, Cardi B is under the fire right now this week because a famous monk, he had a conference, a whole situation going on, and a little boy came up and he said, "Oh, can I give you a hug? Can I give you a hug?" And he said, "Yeah, sure. Come on up here, give me a hug." And you can look this up. And the little boy came up there, he gave him a hug, and he stuck his tongue out. This is important. He stuck his tongue out. And he asked the little boy to suck on his tongue. In front of all of these people, it was a whole big conference thing. In front of all of these people, asked the little boy to suck his tongue. Now, people are saying that, you know, the people that follow him and, you know, that he's just a big leader and all of that, they're saying that he was just joking. He jokes like that all the time, you know.
That makes me think of Ruthless. Have you ever watched that?
No, we haven't. That's another subject. So, Cardi B, she has spoken out about it. And she said, "Oh, my God, we let these leaders get away with too much when it comes to our kids, pedophile." So then Twitter came back and they was like, "Bitch, you shut up because you was doing..." That's what they said. I was there. They said, "You shut up because you was date raping vulnerable men and you was doing this and doing that." And she came back and she said, "Y'all shut up, bitches, because these were not vulnerable men. These were just nasty men that just wanted to get strippers and all of this, and I took advantage of them in their pockets, and it is not the same as me being a pedophile towards children." How do y'all feel about that? Do you think that Cardi B has the right to speak out about this situation? She's a mother.
No one sin is greater than the other.
She's a mother.
That's been going on. It's one of them hush hush situations.
Mm-hmm.
No more cup for me. Everybody know, like, I hate to say that. What's that religion? Like, they could be touching on boys. They know touching boys.
Catholics, the priests.
Yeah.
So y'all made me say it. I didn't say it.
Everybody knows that, and they still get away with it.
Yeah, I mean, because that's what she was saying. These leaders, we let these leaders get too much power.
Where he was, so he's like, "Oh, I'm just joking."
Yeah.
No, it's not the same situation whatsoever. I think she had all right to voice her opinion. I mean, we live in this country. They say that we freedom of speech. She can say what the fuck she want to say.
And she's basically still saying to this very day, with being charged and all, that they were not vulnerable men. She did what she did. She was getting a bag. And y'all need to shut the fuck up. Because it ain't the same.
They could have denied them charges. Take it off your bank statement. Call the bank real quick. Take the charges off. They could have done all of that.
Yeah.
I mean, like, if they're coming at her for this, she openly admitted, that's just over and done with. They don't care.
It is. She done
care
fought
about
the case.
$1,000 that she sold for them. They didn't
Right.
care.
She Cardi B now. So, I think that she did have a right. I think she did have a right to speak out. She's a mother. Right. And I think that certain people need to let certain things go and they pick and choose.
You're sick.
Yeah.
I don't care what.
That wasn't a joke. It wasn't to be played with or any of that. So, anybody have any last words until next week? All right, Tracy, it was so great chilling with you and talking to you. We had some good, serious conversations, but they were good. They were good. Thank you so much for coming on to the Pretty and Petty podcast. How do you feel?
I'm not nervous anymore.
Yes. So, 1, 2, 3. Pretty and Petty. See y'all next week. Thank you for tuning in. Like, share, comment. If you made it this far on this video
and you haven't
liked, you already know what I'm about to say. You a hater. Don't be one. Please, come on, y'all. Like, share, comment, all of those great things. See y'all next week.
We in here.
Bye.